Hey, what's up everybody? This is UD Scam, and today I'm going to be doing my review on the aggressive fat loss program by Kinbody. This is my personal opinion. These are my thoughts. And as you can see, this was taken on September 22nd, 2014. This is when I realized that I needed to do something about my weight. I weighed in at 175 pounds, and it was time for a change. So this is also the same day. This is September 22nd, 2014. This is actually one of my first YouTube videos that I did put out there. And as you can see how big my belly is. Pretty much I don't really drink alcohol, so all that is food. It's not a beer belly, it's a food belly. And I really wanted to make YouTube videos just because a lot of people think that pictures could be photoshopped, and there's no way that I can do any camera tricks. I don't even know how to edit videos. I try to mainly use my cell phone, so that way it's pretty much point and shoot. All the editing that I do is generally from my cell phone. So as you can see here, I'm just doing a tour of my body. It's 180 degree. If you look into my YouTube channel, you can actually find this video. So weighing in at 175 pounds, I am 5'7", and I really needed to make a change. At this point, I have not discovered, I did not discover the aggressive fat loss program by Kinbody. So I've done a lot of exercising in the past. I've tried out every single diet there is out there. Everything from the bro science. I ate 6 meals a day. I ate every 3 hours. I ate chicken breast, sweet potatoes, and vegetables. I've had it where I don't add salt anymore. And then here's actually day number 1, January 11th, 2016. So as you can see, I did slim down a bit. I actually did try the aggressive fat loss program back on July 27th of 2015. I do have videos online. However, I really didn't take it as serious as I should have. I still ate like crap. My workouts, I probably gave about 60 to 70% effort. And on January 11th, beginning of this year, I weighed in at 155.8. Now, I do think that something is wrong with the body fat, just because I started at 18.5%, and you'll see at the end of the video what I ended at. And I believe that I did have a lower body fat percentage than what this scale said. So I actually started using, I have a handheld body fat analyzer. I started using that towards the end of the challenge just to get a second reading, and it was a difference of about 7% between both devices. So here's my review on the aggressive fat loss program. It's a really easy to follow program. The main gist of it is it's intermittent fasting, and it's Kinbody's version of intermittent fasting. If you know what intermittent fasting is, pretty much it's a window where you don't eat, and then you have a window of eating. A lot of people like to incorporate, if it fits your macros, meaning it's flexible dieting, so you can pretty much eat what you want as long as you hit your calories. It's calories in versus calories out. To make things simple, all he does, he has a method of how you fast. I found it really easy to do, and that's one of the main reasons why I did like it. He likes to say, don't try to starve yourself, because a lot of people try to go on these 18-hour, 24-hour fast. I never went longer than about 10 to 12 hours, and that's including my sleep. On top of that, you only have to work out 3 times a week. He's in and out of the gym. I personally did the workouts in less than 45 minutes. Now, as you can see here, we're at the last day of the 250K transformation challenge, which is day 84. It's April 3rd. It's 84 days exactly. My body slimmed down a lot. As you can see, my stomach is still there. However, when I flex it, my abs do pop out. Now, when I first started, I weighed in at 155.8. After the 84 days, I dropped down only about 2 pounds, 153.6. And that's why I say don't worry about the scale. I dropped about 2 pant sizes down, and I had to buy a new belt. Also, my percentage, like I said, 17.8 versus the 18.5 or 18.8, that's 1%. However, look at this handheld analyzer. I'm at 11.3. So this looks more realistic. I've had this device for the past 4 years. I've always used it, and it has about a 2% error of margin. So even if I was at 13%, that's way better than the 18% that I started off at. So back to the review. You only work out 3 times a week. I did a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then as far as cardio goes, there is no heavy cardio. He doesn't even recommend doing HIIT, which is a high intensity interval training, which most people tend to do. All he recommends is just walking between 45 to 60 minutes. In fact, when you go to the store, all you got to do is walk to the store and your cardio is in. He does have some food hacks. It involves an apple. Also, it involves coffee. How to maximize coffee. You do have to drink it black to get the full effects. I personally don't mind black coffee, so I never had a problem with it. For some people out there who hate black coffee, green tea works, herbal tea works, so there are alternatives. This program pretty much only costs $37, and I honestly recommend it. The results speak for themselves. Now, I have a friend that does intermittent fasting. However, he does the traditional way where he actually has a 16-hour no eating window and then an 8-hour window where he eats. I tried to do that. I only lasted about 3 weeks. I was starving. I was always hungry. With this method, the aggressive fat loss, Kinbody's method, it was really, really simple for me to do. All I did was just follow the program. The eating is so flexible that I still had potatoes. You don't have to eat sweet potatoes if you don't like them. You can eat your regular potatoes. You can have your steaks. You can have your fats. You can have pretty much whatever you want as long as it fits in the calories. Now, I know some people will say, well, you're not healthy. I actually went to the doctor. I had my physical about 6 months ago, and I had high cholesterol. Now my cholesterol actually is lowered. So you just got to give it a shot. Now, coming up this is actually my before picture for the 250K challenge. This was taken January 3rd, 2016. This is my side shot. As you can see, my stomach does stick out a lot. And then here's my back. I can see my love handles. I really didn't like that. And then here's the day 1 shot. This was again January 11th, which was day 1. Here's a shot of day 2. And if you go through my channel, I did do daily videos. So all my videos are up there. I think I only missed a total of 3 days. Other than that, I did hit almost every single day. Now here's day 82. As you can see, I'm flexing. You can see some of my abs out there. My waist is really thin. Here's day 83. And then day 84 is coming up. This is the final day. And pretty much my wings, they popped out a little. And then here are my after pictures. This is my back pose. Coming up next is going to be my side. As you can see, my stomach did flatten out. You see the definition in my arms. And then here is my final progress pic. So what do you think? This speaks for itself, the results. Check it out. udscam.xyz, neiltante.com, udscam.com. Those are my websites. And there's me. All right. Peace.